He feeds it back into the centre circle for Murillo. Murillo. He's urged to shoot by the Forest fans from the edge of the centre circle. Finds Wood's feet, lays it off for Gibbs-White. Now Rayner for Williams. Williams right-hand side of the penalty area, tucks it back. Yates arriving, hit it first time, blocked by Doyle, and Forest get a corner. Wolves happy to let Forest have it. Almost up to halfway. Murillo chips one forward left-hand side for Hudson-Odoi, who controls as it drops over his shoulder. Left wing testing Semedo, cuts into the edge of the penalty area he goes. Lays it off now for Danilo. Clever little back heel to Yates. Yates drives, and the goalkeeper, Jose Sarr, goes down low to his right. Rayner, 16 minutes in, corner from the left-hand side, chips it into the 6-yard box. Sarr gets a fist on it, comes out for Danilo. He lays it backwards now for Hudson-Odoi, who's twisting one way and then the other, and then couldn't keep his shot down from just inside the penalty area. It goes rising over the crossbar.
I certainly would encourage the Forest players to keep looking and using them wide areas, because there's definitely gaps.
That's given away by Wolves, and it's intercepted by Rayner to the top of the D. Hits it just wide. Jose Sarr down low to his right. We'll probably say he had it covered. It didn't miss by much. The American looking to mark his first Forest start with his first Forest goal. Given away horribly across their own half by Wolves. And Rayner running onto it to the edge of the D. Wrapped his right foot round it, but wide. And having seen an angle from behind the goal, I think Jose Sarr probably would have had it covered. The diminutive figure of Tommy Doyle. He gives it to Cunha down the right-hand side. Cunha from an angle from the corner of the penalty area just about, shoots over the crossbar.
I don't know how close that was. Don't know how close that was. What do you say?
Audacious effort from that wide. Opted for a higher press. As Sells drops it in short. To Yates, who's given it away to Gomez inside the penalty area, nodded off his line by Murillo and then put wide. On the rebound, horrible pass from Ryan Yates inside his penalty area, and as Gomez went for goal, Murillo on his own goal line just about managed to get his head to it to turn it away to safety, and the rebound, a throw. And Forest win it, and Gibbs-White gives it to Rayner, who's in the middle of the Wolves half and rolls it to his right for Williams, well forward, and Williams can't keep his shot on target. It goes blazing wide of the side netting from the inside right channel. He's straight away asking Craig Pawson whether or not he might have been fouled. I think he just feels he was knocked a little bit off balance, which is why the shot went so astray. Cunha taking on Omobamidele down the left-hand side for Wolves. He's in the Forest penalty area now, and he's turned in between Omobamidele and Yates and fires the shot into the top corner. That's a fabulous goal from Matheus Cunha, and it puts Forest behind on a crucial afternoon in the Premier League with 5 minutes to go until half-time. Out of absolutely nothing, Matheus Cunha runs down the left wing. It looks as if he's being shown the door by Omobamidele. Yates goes across to help Omobamidele, and Cunha just turns in between the pair of them and from an angle from about 16 yards out blasts it across the face of goal and into the top corner. Superb from the Brazilian striker, his 12th goal of the season, but so damaging to Forest. Aina throws a long one in from the left-hand side, in towards the near post, brought down by Omobamidele, who shoots, and that's blocked at the near post as he's hitting it, and it goes out for another Forest corner, this time from the right-hand side. 1-0, Wolves leading. A spell of pressure since they went in front from Forest. Here's Rayner, in towards the near post it goes.
Yes!
Header in! I think it might be Morgan Gibbs-White against Wolves. And he stands in front of the Wolves supporters, of course, with the trademark celebration. Fingers in his ears. Forest are on terms. Corner into the near post, and Gibbs-White rising across on the corner of the 6-yard box, heads it in. Forest level straight away. Gibbs-White against his former club. It's 1-1. It went right across the face of goal. Jose Sarr couldn't get to it. It's a really good header actually from Gibbs-White, because he was probably being fouled as he was stretching to head as well. And it's headed back into midfield, where Forest win it again. Lemina turns and argues with his teammate rather than trying to win it back. Here's Gibbs-White trying to slide it in, gets the return ball, goes down.
Yes!
Danilo slides it in!
Get in there!
Danilo scores, Forest lead 2-1. Wolves too busy arguing with themselves after they lost the ball. And Gibbs-White went right through the middle, played a 1-2. Looked as if he might have been brought down for a penalty. Forest played on anyway. Danilo from close range slid it in low in front of the Trent end and puts Forest ahead 12 minutes into the second half on a must-win afternoon for the Reds in their Premier League relegation battle. They've come from behind to lead by 2-1, and it's Danilo with his third goal of the season.
Well, again, it's Danilo who's actually had a great second half so far. He's followed the ball through, and there's a little bit of a ricochet that comes off Gibbs-White, and it falls into the path into Danilo, whose calmness to slot the ball away under pressure.
Sarabia to take the corner, left-footed in, swinging towards the back post. There is a header, and it's fallen loose inside the 6-yard box, and it's bundled in. It's Cunha again, and it's 2-2. Wolves with the immediate response. There's a mess inside that Forest 6-yard box. They concede from a set piece yet again, and Mateus Cunha in the end has just knocked it in from about a yard out as the ball sat in the 6-yard box. It's a scramble, it's nothing more than a scramble, and Cunha profits, and Forest lead lasted only 4 minutes. It's 2-2 at the City Ground. The back post header caused the problems in the first place, and as Matt Sells punched it away, he's kind of punched it into Mateus Cunha. Conceded from a set piece.
Again.
It's been an Achilles heel all season long, but here's Callum Hudson-Odoi trying to make it 3-2 straight away, and Jose Sarr bats it away as he tries to loft it over him. Having got in behind the defenders, he now rolls it back for Danilo. Edge of the D, he shoots, and Sarr tips it over as he went for the top corner. Danilo so close to a second, and Forest so close to being back in front again. It remains 2-2, but they'll have a corner, and Jose Sarr saves his team.
Well, again, it's been a good reaction from Forest.
Ribeiro gets it under control and feeds a lovely ball into Origi. Origi's goal side.
Just go for goal.
He's put the ball across the penalty area. He was looking, I think, for Chris Wood, but it was almost as if he was in two minds. It was way too far in front of Chris Wood, but it was way too wide to be a shot. And having been carved open by an excellent ball from Ribeiro, Wolves get away with it because it's loose from Divock Origi. It remains 2-2. We will play for 6 minutes of added time.